Welcome back, Rich Nation. My name is AJ, and today we're going to be reacting to the God of High School episode 4. This series has been really fun so far. Lots of good fights, lots of crazy things happening. We saw a damn summon persona-like creature near the end of last episode. It's gotten insane. If you want to see more of these, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it. It helps me kind of gauge who wants to watch which shows. I do a lot of different shows, and this in particular is an extra show I'm doing. I don't normally do weekly stuff that just come out. So the best way for me to know you guys want more of these, subscribe, notification bell, like button, and commenting, telling me that you guys want more of these. That's the best way. I just want to kind of gauge which stuff you guys want to see. I guess that's the best way I can describe it. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and start. What the hell? And the hot nurses. I would not mind a shot to the heart from these two girls. These nurses, I'd be good with that. So all three of them got in, and another guy. Pretty hype battles. It's crazy they got down to the final 4 already, though. You could technically fight them on your own time, whoever doesn't win, or if you lose. Someone, rich guy or something? That is odd. The first thing you say, go up to somebody to say that. Okay, step it up even more so. Proposal right off the bat. What, she accepted? Some random guy she accepted? The fuck? How? I am so confused right now. So it's somebody well known, so you don't say. Oh, I guess if somebody famous like goes up to you, like one of the most famous people in the world, and they propose to you, I guess the majority of people would, like, I don't know. I guess the majority of people would say yes. I'm assuming that's what this, this happened. The way this happened here. Huh. Oh, was that her dad? No wonder she has the kind of personality that she has. So much pressure, So her uncle wasn't strong enough to do it himself. So people wouldn't stay in that school, and it didn't become as popular because the ended up teacher, the brother of the dad, ended up not being anywhere near as strong, or I guess he wasn't really qualified to lead the school. He's got big dreams. That seems to be the thing to say to him, because he wasn't able to make that a reality. But you're holding up the line. This is all happening so fast. So she's ditching everything to marry him? I mean, she's marrying him for ulterior motives. There we go. Wait, if she dropped out, does that mean he automatically gets a win then? Oh, yeah, that's a worst case scenario. That's some deep thinking there, though. Some horror movie shit. The thing is, she's thinking about her school. She's thinking about her dad and the, you know, and the style. Man, that happened so fast. I want you guys in the comments tell me, I know this is based off of a webtoon, does it go this fast? I feel like I learned like a bunch of information. Like, I didn't even know who this guy was. That's why I was like, okay, so random guy is proposing. Okay, now he's a celebrity. He's a, you know, somebody higher up or celebrity. Then it showed him in the the dojo, and at least from that first phrase it said, that's why I was like, oh, it's her teacher, like a teacher in the dojo. But then the way they're talking, he's talking about combining the school and using like different martial arts and stuff, like a multitude of things. It just seemed like a pack ton of information really, really fast. Because, you know, pacing in shows is everything. And a lot of shows I've reacted to has a little bit slower pacing than that. At least you're able to kind of pick up the information. But I think the show's only supposed to be like 12 episodes. I don't know how much they're putting in there, but it does seem to be, I don't know, the pacing seems very fast. I just want to know, is it just me that thinks that? I don't know. But from what I'll rewatch, if I missed anything or you guys tell me you didn't understand this, I'll rewatch this. I'll figure it out, make sure that I process everything. But from what I think, I got the gist of it though. So I feel kind of bad for her because she wants to, like, she wants, like, I doubt she wants to actually marry him, but she feels like it's kind of an obligation that she needs to because of to revive her school. What is this, a matter of like a couple days? Like suddenly let's go get married? That's insane. She doesn't look excited. He doesn't look excited. She's not being her normal self, the outgoing, And that's another thing. She can't be a normal high school girl or do like normal things. So no wonder she's acting different. Oh. He cares about her, of course. She's definitely acting here. Putting a brave face. She's being honest about it. Does he look trustworthy, though? It's hard to trust somebody that fast. Now he understands it. Damn, they're pretty strict. Someone that's that well known, though, it's understandable. What the hell? He's got the Men in Black thing? Oh, okay. It looked like the Men in Black fucking erase your brain. He's a part of the cult? This is going so fast. They're putting so much stuff in. Like, what is going on? I feel like there's so many things going on at once. I guess both of them together will be a little bit more helpful. Yeah, now you gotta stop this. I was giving him the benefit of the doubt, but yeah, now kick his ass. He looks a bit too confident. Holy crap, just put your hand out. Normally that'd be a cut off the hand. Even after you can tell she's blind to this right now. All the work and dedication you've put in. All the stuff that you didn't do for the swordship you're... Yep. And help you really don't even want. So she turned everybody down that wasn't strong enough. Exactly. It's good with her. Ooh. Your family doesn't want to see you be forced like this. Not really. Doing it your own way. Remembering something like that should definitely change your mind. Thank God. I don't think he's going to take this sitting down. There's no way in hell. Typical bad guy laugh. I respect the English. Oh no. How common is it? How common is it to have that? Ooh! Right in the tummy. That's the look of a beaten man. Wait a second. What the fuck was the point of him summoning that thing and it did nothing? It did nothing. That guy literally summoned that thing and it did nothing the entire time. What's the point of having these summons if you're not going to use, like, it was standing in the background. Was he just that weak? Was he so weak that he can't actually control it, or are some of them just for looks? It seems like that thing was literally just there for looks, because it did absolutely nothing. That's strange. I mean, you're friends, right? Oh. Yeah, you don't need the sword if you have the memories. Man, what a crazy episode. Oh shit, his friend. All this stuff is happening right before this tournament. Oh man, that's hard. Something bad happening to that point right before you're supposed to do something. Perfect timing. Stupid thugs. Oh, that sounded more than just a punch. Oh, oh shit, he's pissed he's not holding back. He's in the wrong mindset. So he's going full out. Now they stop it? She's bleeding the fuck, but we saw some bad stuff as well and didn't stop it. So much for a crazy, like, fight. He's gotta know that something's up. Just like Mira was acting differently, you gotta know. That was a really interesting episode. Not just, I think I wasn't really ready for, we've had kind of a fast-paced, the series has been really fast-paced. Even there's some shows I've seen that feel fast. Like I'm like, you know, the info overloads, but this one I felt like 50 things was happening at once. We were learning about, they introduced like 4 characters in one episode in a matter of like 3 minutes. We're supposed to know who this like random celebrity is and the background of it. It was just a lot of stuff at once. Mira's gonna get married because of her sword style, and we learned a bit about her background. You know, a couple episodes ago, we've learned some things about her, and it matches her personality to want to. Now we know how her father is, and her having to take over this. and her feeling like she couldn't do it herself. So that's why she was turning down everyone that wasn't like as strong to take up that style. But I'm glad she was told that it's up to, she can do it herself. She's strong enough. And it was very wholesome at the end. I love that. It's so kind of bittersweet because they have this, that all three of them make up. They're, they understand Mira. They're, she's about to get married. They stop it. They beat that fool has a summon. I keep calling it a summon or a persona, but like, it's so funny how that was used to nothing. And that's another thing I want to know. Hopefully they elaborate later is why the hell that thing did nothing. Was he just that weak? Are these summons really like as strong as the user? Like if they can't use them right, or if they're not that strong, can they not utilize it right or something? That was crazy in itself. But I think the craziest part of this episode was going from them making up with Mira and everyone's happy. In a matter of seconds, they go to the guy's friend, like that has like cancer, ends up looking like he's about to die or keel over or die. He's in death, he's in death's door, and it just drives him nuts to the point where he's not holding back. He seemed the nicest out of all of them, a normal, peaceful self. And then going from that to kicking the shit out of people talking crap to the point where it looked like, half to death, to going straight into a fight that I thought was going to be, when they said the semifinals, and we've seen some of these fights, pretty, epic fights, give them a few minutes, and we've seen a lot going on there. It ended up being just a one-sided bloodbath of him just punching the shit out of Mira to a point where they actually called it. And if anybody remembers a couple episodes ago where that one guy that looked like he was getting beat to death and they didn't call it, I was very surprised they did it for Mira. That seemed strange, but it must have been just so. I mean, I guess the blood was showing, like his blood wasn't really showing, like her, her stomach was just like the entire thing was just done. And so they called it, but how does this change the dynamic of them? That's my question. How do you stay friends after something like that? Even though it's a misunderstanding, even though they just made up with Mira over, she was shutting them out and going to go get married and, forget about everything, forget about the tournament, but they made up. But you just beat the shit out of her in a tournament and this guy is shutting out his friends. He's shutting out his friends 100%. And that's why I'm wondering where do you go from here? What can, it's a cliffhanger. This is probably the worst cliffhanger we've seen. Like, how do you go from there? You literally just changed an entire set of friendship into probably some hate here. I mean, like how do you go from here? I keep asking that, but I don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. But I think you don't go from here. There's no way, like, unless he goes and talks to Mira, like maybe the guy will survive, or he can, figure out what he did and get over it. But the way he acted at the end of the episode doesn't seem like he's getting over it. That's why it's rough. It's really, really, it's a bad situation. I'm not liking it at all. But this has been a great show. I do like fast paced when it comes to these reactions, because I have so much to fucking talk about. Like, it's just, I'm probably going to have to rewatch the beginning. I know it went so fast. I actually thought about going back in the middle of the reaction, but I just thought, like, I hate stopping and going back on something in the middle of it. So that's why I'll do it before I watch the next episode. But I love this. This is probably my favorite episode so far. I have to say, what's your guys' favorite episode so far? You can also leave that in the comments down below. I think this is, because I'm a sucker for like story and building characters, because they haven't, even though they're close, they literally just met. This time frame is not like, you know what I mean? They haven't known each other that long, so an experience like that they just had made them a lot closer. But then it's like they're like, oh, they're closer now. Oh no, slap in the face. Now they're like enemies, and you know what I mean? Like it's crazy. This entire episode was just a roller coaster of emotions. But anyway, guys, please subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate that. Hit that notification bell, smash that like button. You can also check out my Patreon at patreon.com/ajrich123 if you want to see the uncut reaction of this episode, early releases of all my other reactions and shows. Feel free to check that out. You can also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/ajrich for streams. I have a Twitter at ajrich123. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.